It's amazing. Beta!
What's going on, y'all? Ground Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today we're talking about a rapper by the name of J Stash. And do you know who he is? Oh yeah, I don't know who he is either, man. If you do, comment him down and everything like that. But seems like a lame guy from the few interviews and other things that I looked at.
Oh, Jay, like you said, Jay, so you didn't have nothing to, you had nothing to do with it.
I said, all I said you put you on it. Keep my name out your mouth, nigga. Keep my name out your mouth. Straight up. Keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth, son.
Do you understand me, son? Yes or no?
Yes. Keep my name out your mouth, son.
Yes.
Keep my name out your mouth, yes.
It's amazing. Beta!
Yeah. Today's news is J Stash death. Florida rapper found dead after allegedly killing woman in front of 3 children. You know how the U.S. is alleged, but we know he did it, man. Stupid as hell. But anyway, man, this is about an independent. So before we get into this article, man, in this video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and of course, let me know what your opinion on this whole situation is down in the comments below. Let's check this video out.
Alright, so I got into this little altercation with my ex-girlfriend. Pretty much, I broke up with her. She couldn't accept it. I let her come to my house one night when I was going, like the same night I was going to Japan, because like she was pretty much homeless, you know. I just moved to this new apartment building in Brooklyn. Had her come through, I was sleeping. She went through my phone. I guess she seen some she didn't want to see. Pretty much got on the phone, started like crying, telling whoever she was on the phone with that she's gonna like beat me up or something. Pretty much, I wake up to her on top of me, literally just like punching me in my face. You know, right? Like the room's mad dark. Like she's just on top of me, punching me, like attacking me. So throughout that incident, like I did hit her through like self-defense. You know, like 2 times, literally in 2 seconds, and I just started restraining her. You know.
All right, man. So we got the first little thing, man. I guess your boy J Stash is known to be in a toxic relationship or two, and he sounds like one of those guys who thinks they're hard, but they're from the suburbs, so you know they try to overcompensate for what they really went through. I don't know. He kind of gives me a guy like Germ type vibes. But anyway, man, let's go ahead and get into the article, man. I don't know. I guess from based off that video, I would say don't be looking through somebody else's phone, woman or man. And I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it shows that he was she respected him so little that she decided she could hit him and get away with it, or she was just a sorry, crazy, toxic little chick. It could be a little bit of both, actually. But here's the start of the article. Florida rapper J Stash took his own life after allegedly shooting and killing a woman in front of her children on New Year's Day. Wow. According to multiple reports, the incident took place at approximately 7 a.m. on Saturday in Temple City, California. The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office has confirmed that J Stash, whose real name was Justin Joseph, and a woman named Jeanette Gallegos died at the scene. Here's a quote. Deputies from Temple Sheriff's Station responded to a home regarding a call of possible domestic violence on a gunshot victim, Sheriff Deputy Grace Medrano said in a statement. When deputies arrived, they discovered 2 victims, a 27-year-old female Hispanic and a 28-year-old male black. They said this is back in Jim Crow era. Unresponsive inside the home. Medrano said the female victim sustained multiple gunshot wounds while the male victim sustained a apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Beta male behavior. The sheriff's office further added that 3 juveniles ranging in age from 5 to 11 were also removed from the home unharmed upon the deputies' arrival. The 3 lived in the home and are believed to be the children of the deceased female victim, Medrano said, adding that a weapon was found at the scene. Lieutenant Derek Alfred said, right now the evidence at the scene and the preliminary information we have from the children in the home is that it's a murder-suicide. Some reports claim that Gallegos and J Stash were in a relationship. However, those reports haven't been confirmed. J Stash was most notably associated with rapper Rich the Kid as a former Rich Forever label signee. No wonder he ain't, I didn't know who he was. Rich the Kid ain't hardly busting the grape out here either. According to the 2017 Crack magazine interview, J Stash grew up in South Florida, then moved to New York. And then it says down here, if you're experiencing feelings of distress and isolation or struggling to cope, I guess, you know, it's got all these little helplines and everything. If you want to check them out, check them out. And then they got the domestic violence helpline and everything. But yeah, what do you guys think was the cause of J Stash doing what he did, man? Do you think it was because she went out there and gave up that thing without him, and he was like, man, first he probably cheated, and then she was like, oh man, I'm gonna do the same thing. Or maybe he just, yeah, he probably was out here going room to room, and then she decided she was gonna go ahead and do it, and he just couldn't take it, which I think is lame as hell. And then he thought he was gonna come back, and I guess he was gonna beat on her or something, and then, you know, he hit the final finishing touches, and yeah, that was that, man. And I don't care if anybody's out there talking about some, yeah, you don't know what he's going through. You don't know what he's going through on his mental. Shut up, man. Nobody does that. That's not what you do when you have mental issues. I mean, you would do it. I mean, you would have mental issues if you did it, but that's not the answer. That's not an okay thing to be like, oh man, just because he had mental issues, he can go out here and shoot people up. That doesn't make any sense, man. They said the same thing when I made a video that was similar to this about a Mexican guy named SJW, or whatever the hell his name was. He did the same thing. His woman supposedly cheated on him, or better yet, she wanted to leave him. Maybe that's what happened here. She wanted to leave him because he was cheating or he was doing something toxic, and he couldn't take the heat, so he did what he did, shot her, killed her, beat her, all that good stuff, and then he went ahead and killed himself. Extreme beta behavior right there, man. I don't really care what anybody has to say, man. If you say anything otherwise, man, you probably are somebody who has done something similar to this, and you just want a little pity, so you feel like, oh man, I gotta defend J Stash. I gotta defend J Stash. Stupid. But yeah, and the bad thing was, man, they said in another article that those weren't even his kids, so it wasn't like, you know, this was there was just the kids y'all had together. This was their mother. I mean, either way it goes, this was their mother. You took their mother out their life, but it's like they got to think about some lame ass beta male for the rest of their life that was hitting on their mother or treating their mother badly, and then he killed them. And now they're left out here to their own devices. I don't know what the dads and all them hitting on. I'm pretty sure they're gonna. Hopefully they'll come through. Hopefully there ain't no deadbeats and everything. I mean, they already are, obviously. But I don't know, man. He messed up so many lives right here, man. His whack ass, man. I guess his rap career wasn't going the way he wanted to, and she wasn't doing what he wanted her to do, and he thought it was gonna beat on her and do whatever and all that, and that was gonna set her straight. And then she didn't set straight the first time, and maybe she wanted to leave him, and he couldn't take it, man. And I guess I say this like I say all the time with situations like this, when guys go crazy and they beat or they kill, or they kill themselves, they delete themselves, man. I think that I think you need to sit back and realize, man, that's not the only person for you, man. If it's one of those situations where she's doing stuff to you that you didn't deserve, she's not the only one. But also on the other hand, if you're doing some bullshit and then she comes back and does some shit, and then that, you guys are just toxic, and you probably just need to leave if you feel like you're going to go to the point where you're going to delete somebody or beat somebody. Super beta behavior, man. There's never an excuse to just be out here hitting on somebody. I guess unless your life is in danger. That's the only time I can say is if your life is in danger and you got to stop her. But yeah, that's that, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man, down in the comments below. If you watched up to this point, thank you. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.